Hello everyone and welcome. Tonight we're stepping into a world of warmth, wit and wonderful whiskey. Yes, darlings, we're talking about Irish pubs. There's just something so inviting about them, isn't there? The friendly atmosphere, the live music, the smell of hearty food and, well, let's be honest, the promise of a good time. They're living, breathing pieces of history, steeped in tradition and overflowing with crack, which, for you non-Gaelic speakers out there, means good times and good company. So join me, won't you, as we raise a glass to the magic of Irish pubs. Now, let's be clear, going to an Irish pub isn't just about downing a pint of Guinness. It's about experiencing a culture that's as warm and welcoming as a crackling fire on a cold night. These pubs are practically woven into the fabric of Irish society. They're places where friends become family, stories are shared, and the worries of the day melt away with the sound of laughter and traditional music. A proper Irish pub is like a home away from home. It's the kind of place where you can walk in a stranger and leave feeling like you've known everyone your whole life. Did you know that Irish pubs have a history that stretches back over 1,000 years? It all started with the very first alehouses, back when Ireland was practically swimming in myths and legends. From the cobbled streets of Dublin to the bustling avenues of New York City, these pubs became little pockets of Ireland scattered across the globe. Now, I know you're curious about who's lucky enough to own these fantastic establishments. Traditionally, Irish pubs were family affairs passed down through generations like precious heirlooms. While that's still true in many cases, the world of Irish pubs has become more diverse, with passionate individuals from all walks of life bringing their love of Irish culture to their own corners of the world.
So you fancy yourself a publican, do you? Well, hold on to your hats, because opening an Irish pub is no easy feat.
It takes more than a love of Guinness and a charming brogue, let me tell you.
First things first, you need authenticity. Embrace Irish traditions, serve proper pints of Guinness and hearty plates of Irish stew, and create an atmosphere that would make even the shyest leprechaun feel right at home.
But with a bit of luck, a lot of hard work, and maybe a touch of Irish magic, you too could be pulling pints and sharing stories in your very own pub.
Chapter 5. Mind Your Pints and Quarts. Pub Etiquette 101.
First and foremost, be friendly. Irish pubs are all about community, so don't be afraid to strike up a conversation with your neighbour. And when the music starts, don't just sit there like a bump on a log. Clap along, tap your feet, and if you're feeling really adventurous, maybe even try a jig. And for the love of all that is holy, tip your bartenders generously, especially in those American Irish pubs where they rely on your generosity.
Chapter 6. The Heart of Hospitality, Why Irish Pubs Feel Like Home.
From the moment you step through the door, you're greeted with a warmth and friendliness that's simply contagious. It's like stepping into a big, happy family, even if you've never met any of them before. And then there's the crack, that magical, indescribable atmosphere that's impossible to replicate. In an ever-changing world, Irish pubs offer a sense of tradition, a connection to something that's been around for centuries.
Chapter 7. Separating Fact from Fiction, Irish Pubs and Organized Crime.
Irish pubs and organised crime. Complete and utter rubbish, darlings. The vast majority of Irish pubs are run by hard-working individuals and families who are passionate about sharing their love of Irish culture with the world. Well, there you have it. We've had a grand old time exploring the world of Irish pubs, haven't we? From their rich history and welcoming culture to the secrets of opening your very own, we've covered it all. Remember, whether you're a seasoned pub goer or planning your first visit, it's the spirit of hospitality and authenticity that makes these places truly special. So, raise a glass to the crack, the laughter and the memories made within those cozy walls. Slàinte.